Today we will talk about top 5 most popular beginner fish. Number 1. Rasbora. Rasboras are schooling fish in the Pernidae, which means they're related to barbs and danios. They are peaceful, colorful fish, and most species only grow to 2 to 3 inches in general. Some stay a little smaller like mosquito rasbora or grow a little larger like clown rasbora. Harlequin rasboras is the most and don't grow larger than 2 inches. Rasboras are schooling fish, and do well in a planted aquarium, and they're best kept in a school of 6 or more. Tanks should have gentle stimulate the slow-moving streams they live in nature. They will feed on small pellet or flake readily, and frozen and live foods can be used as treats. Rasboras can take a wide range and is a very hardy fish. Suitable to small to mid-size community aquariums due to their peaceful nature. In general, you will be able to get them in any fish store since they are very common fish. Number 2. Corydoras catfish. Corydoras belong to the family Callistiidae. There is a lot of Corydoras variant that comes with different sizes and colors. They are peaceful bottom feeders that can be kept in a school of 5 or more in a planted community aquariums. Bronze, peppered and albino cory is the most common. They should be readily available in most fish store. As a catfish, they stay pretty small, compared to the other catfish species. The tank should have some current to simulate their living habitat. They will feed on small sinking pellet readily, and frozen bloodworm can be used as a treat. Avoid jagged materials that could damage their barbels as a tank substrate. They do best in a sand substrate. Corydoras are relatively easy to care for and is a great addition to a community tank as a bottom dweller with different sizes and colors species to choose from. Number 3. Barb. Barb belongs in the family Cyprinidae. They are colorful and active schooling fish. They vary in size, some can be over a foot long. Some barb like tiger barb is known to nip the fins of tank mates. There are also several peaceful species like cherry barbs that make great community fish. Tinfoil, cherry, tiger barb should be readily available in most fish store. Barbs do best in schools of at least 6 or more in a well-decorated aquarium with a large swimming space, as they are very active species. Avoid slow-moving or long-finned fish such as angelfish and bettas as tank mates. As some barb might nip at these slow-moving tank mates, they can also place with other active barb species of similar size. Barb is relatively easy to care for and will accept most food source in general. Just take note of what kind of barb are you getting and choose tank mates wisely. Number 4. Tetra. Tetra are schooling fish from the family Characidae. They are very beautiful and generally peaceful, making them ideal for both beginner and advanced hobbyists. Neon's tetra is one of the popular species due to their colors. Tetra is very common and should be available in most fish store. They stay relatively small sized and best kept in a school of at least 6. Most tetras can be kept in small aquariums of 10 to 20 gallons, but larger tanks will be better if you plan to keep a large school of them, as it gives them more room to swim around. They do well in a planted tank with a dark substrate to show their best colors. Tetra is relatively easy to care for and will accept most food source in general. Just avoid tank mates that are large enough to eat them. Number 5. Angelfish. Angelfish might be the most readily available fish in every fish store. They belong to the family Cichlidae. Angelfish are a graceful swimmer and are great additions to large community aquariums, and they do come with different colors. Pterophyllum scalari is the most common in the hobby. Captive-bred angelfish accept a wide range of water conditions and do well in a slightly warmer temperature. A tall aquarium will be best for angelfish as they grow to be quite large and will require an aquarium of 55 gallons or larger when full grown. There should be a slight current and some driftwood. Angelfish are generally peaceful fish. They will turn aggressive when spawning. They do well with other peaceful tank mates that are larger than the angelfish mouth.